And that's how I ended up waking up on a park bench. But I don't think it was really my doing. I think it was just sort of one of those misunderstandings. Hi folks, welcome to Pop Pop Fizzle. I'm Jeff.
I'm Heidi.
And we are here to react to a trailer from A24 called Mid90s. This one was suggested to us by Tim Raven. He suggested some trailers for us before, so thank you, Tim, for that.
Tim.
We appreciate it. We're going to check out this trailer. I don't know what it's about.
Me neither.
You don't know what it's about.
Definitely know what
so
it's about.
we are just going to watch it straight, and we're going to see what we think. We'll let you know what we think, and then you can tell us all the ways that we're wrong in the comments down below. Or, you know, if we're right, you can tell us that too. We don't mind hearing that.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's jump right in. Cool.
I mean, mature women though. Get the fuck out of the front of my store. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yo, I'm out. Stay out of my fucking room, Stevie.
Not an all ages trailer.
No.
Getting like shit today, man.
Looks cool to me.
I'm moving.
Stevie.
Yo, check the script. Me and the girls getting whipped. Punch in the bip, 40 dogs on my lip. Hey, y'all not supposed to be around here. Get the fuck out.
Hey, the little nigga with the Toys R Us badge, come
you
here.
can't say nigga, I don't think. You fucking Sheryl Crow looking motherfucker.
This is awesome. Never been in a car without someone's mom or dad before.
You're so cute. You're like at the age before guys become dicks.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, what the fuck?
You think you're pretty cool with your ghetto-ass friends.
You good?
You think you're tough and shit. You're just a little fucking kid.
A lot of the time, we feel like our lives are the worst. But I think if you looked at anybody else's closet, you wouldn't trade your shit for their shit. So let's go.
That's why we ride a piece of wood, like what that does to somebody's spirit.
Stevie, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm fucking taking your shit!
Yo, Stevie fucking insane.
Fuck him.
Well, I didn't mean to start it again. My first thought is that I couldn't care less about this movie.
My thought is that it has the potential to be something really interesting, but I definitely wouldn't go see it in a theater. Like, this is, again, I mentioned in another video, if it was playing on my TV, I would sit down and watch it. And I actually might even select it, but just not for anything other than it seems like really character driven by that main character there, and it would be interesting to see what his story is, like what his journey is, and I think that's pretty much the only extent of my interest in this, which I could easily read from a synopsis at some other point in time.
Right.
So I'm not sure this is something, we've enjoyed stuff from A24 before, so like I said, it has the potential to be something really good and interesting, but this trailer isn't giving that to me right now.
Yeah, I think my thing is that I, having grown up in the 80s, not the 90s, not been a skateboard kid, not having grown up in that kind of an area, I probably just don't have a lot of perspective on this, and it just doesn't interest me. You know, I grew up around clean-cut kids that weren't foul-mouthed, that didn't smoke pot, that didn't do whatever. I have no frame of reference for any of this. It's just, it doesn't interest me.
And I didn't, but this is still, like, I was older than this kid was in the mid-90s, so while I think this is trying for a little bit of nostalgia for some people who had been around this age at that time, it's still a little, I'm still a little bit past it, so it's not something that really speaks to me. It's not, I don't really have that perspective.
No, I don't doubt that someone who grew up in the skateboard sort of culture and in, you know, maybe certain parts of California or whatever would have a frame of reference for this film that would be like, that's exactly what growing up in the mid-90s was like for me, for my friends, or whatever. And if that's the case, then I'm sure that they'll enjoy this movie.
Yeah.
But for me, I just don't have that frame of reference. Now, that said, it could be that if I saw this film, that the main character is compelling enough that in spite of not really having much understanding of the framework around him, that it might be engaging enough for me to follow him through whatever happens with him in this story. But I can't really tell that from this trailer. So that's just kind of where I land.
Yeah, so I land where this has some potential, but it's just this particular trailer is not giving me what I need to really say, yes, I want to see this movie. So nothing against A24 or anyone who worked on it.
Or Jonah Hill. Even.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if he's directed anything before. Or
so
this
may be a breakout hit for him as a director, and that would be wonderful. But it's just personally not for me.
And sometimes movies like this are really made with they're like a love letter to a specific time, to a specific culture, to a specific period, where the people who are there, the people who experience it will just get it. And maybe that's what this is. Maybe it's just, it's not meant to be
for
a
everyone.
big wide market sort of picture. And that's fine. It's just that we have to respond to it the way that we respond to it, and that's what we're giving you now. Jump into the comments below and let us know what you think. We would be interested to hear that for sure. And if you like this video,
hit that thumbs up.
And consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss anything else that we do. And until next time, folks.
Bye.
Bye.